Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered if that spark, that charm you've carried through life, is still there? As the years pass, it's natural to question whether you still turn heads, whether you still possess that certain something. But here is a truth you may have overlooked. You are likely far more attractive than you give yourself credit for. Attractiveness isn't a fleeting quality that belongs only to the young. Real, lasting attractiveness is something deeper. It grows with time, wisdom, and experience. It's in the way people react to you, the way they engage with you, and the subtle signals they send that speak volumes about your presence. There are clear, undeniable signs that you are a good-looking, compelling older man, even if you don't always see it yourself. In this video, we are going to explore 7 of those signs. These aren't just about physical appearance. They are about the powerful presence you've cultivated over a lifetime. The very thing that makes people naturally drawn to you. Stay with me, because by the end of our time together, you will see yourself in a new, more accurate light. You will discover that the qualities you may take for granted, your confidence, your self-assurance, your refined sense of style, are precisely what make you stand out. The first sign is one of the most powerful. People, and especially women, consistently seek you out for advice or assistance. This may not feel like a direct sign of physical attractiveness, but it speaks directly to the immense appeal of your character. As you've gotten older, your experience, your wisdom, and your calm demeanor have set you apart. You've navigated life's challenges, and you carry a sense of steadiness that is both deeply reassuring and incredibly compelling. Women are naturally drawn to men who exhibit confidence, reliability, and emotional intelligence. When they come to you for insight, they are responding to those exact qualities. Think about it. A younger person at work asks for your take on a career move. A friend seeks your perspective on a personal matter. Even a stranger asks you for directions, sensing you're a capable, trustworthy person. These moments are not random. They happen because people see you as someone dependable, someone worth listening to. That quiet strength is profoundly attractive. Take a man named Richard, 67. He never thought of himself as particularly good-looking. Yet, at social gatherings or work events, people naturally turned to him. Younger men wanted his thoughts on handling relationships. Women would linger in conversation, genuinely curious about his experiences. He wasn't forcing it. His presence simply made people feel at ease. This kind of trustworthiness is a sign of deep, natural appeal. While younger men might still be chasing attention, an older man who exudes self-assurance, without needing to prove anything, is in a league of his own. A woman may not say, "I find you attractive," but if she values your input and respects your opinion, she is communicating it loud and clear. So, if you find people seeking you out, recognize it for what it is. Your presence is magnetic. A man who takes pride in his appearance stands out, regardless of his age. This brings us to the second sign. You regularly receive compliments on the way you dress, your grooming, or simply the way you carry yourself. These remarks are more than just polite flattery. They are clear indicators that others perceive you as attractive and refined. As we get older, we develop a distinct style that reflects confidence and self-respect. It could be a well-fitted blazer, polished shoes, a neatly trimmed beard, or a signature scent. These choices tell the world that you value yourself, and that level of care does not go unnoticed. Think about the compliments you may have brushed aside. "That color looks great on you." "You always look so put together." These aren't just empty words. They are acknowledgments that your sense of style enhances your natural appeal. Consider Robert, 68. He started noticing that women would often comment on his clothing, or how well-groomed he appeared. At first, he dismissed it, but he soon realized these compliments were a direct response to the confident way he presented himself. Others saw him as refined and attractive. True style isn't about chasing trends. It's about knowing what works for you and wearing it with the quiet confidence of a man who knows who he is. When you take the time to look your best, You are making a powerful statement about your self-worth. Pay attention to how people react when you enter a room. Do they take a second look? Do they seem to brighten up? These are the subtle cues that reveal your effort is turning heads more than you realize. Attraction is often communicated in the quiet moments, without a single word being spoken. This leads us to our third sign. You notice women maintaining eye contact with you for just a moment longer than usual. This is not an accident. A lingering glance is a powerful, often subconscious sign of admiration, curiosity, and interest. Many people, especially those who are more reserved, communicate attraction through subtle body language. Prolonged eye contact is one of the most telling forms. It's not a casual glance. It's that moment when her eyes rest on you for an extra beat, as if she's appreciating something about you that caught her attention. Think about the last time this happened. You were in a coffee shop or a bookstore. You caught someone looking, they glanced away, but then their gaze returned. That brief hesitation is a natural response. When someone finds another person compelling but doesn't want to be too obvious. Imagine Charles, 72. He assumed women didn't notice him anymore. But one afternoon, he caught a younger woman looking at him from across the room. He saw her glance at him, hold her gaze for just a second too long, and then offer a faint smile before turning back to her book. What Charles didn't realize was that his composed demeanor and quiet confidence had made an impression. She was intrigued. Women of all ages appreciate a man who carries himself with self-possession, a man who isn't desperate for attention but naturally commands it. So, the next time you catch a woman looking at you, don't be so quick to dismiss it. It is one of the clearest signs that you are far more attractive than you give yourself credit for. Our fourth sign is about your innate gravitational pull. People seem to be drawn to you without you even trying. This isn't about having a chiseled jawline. This is about your aura. People are naturally attracted to confidence, self-assurance, and wisdom. And you exude these qualities more than you know. Think about the times you've walked into a room and felt a subtle shift in the energy. Conversations flow easily when you're around. People, especially women, seem to genuinely enjoy talking with you. They lean in when you speak and engage with your stories. This happens because an attractive man is someone who carries himself with a quiet strength that makes others feel comfortable. That kind of attractiveness never fades. In fact, it deepens with age. When you possess this presence, people trust you. They seek your advice, as we discussed earlier, but they also simply enjoy being in your company. If you've ever had someone tell you they feel comfortable opening up to you, even if they've just met you, that's a direct reflection of the attractive, positive energy you radiate. At the end of the day, attractiveness isn't just about what you see in the mirror. It's about how you make others feel in your presence. If people naturally enjoy being around you, that is not a coincidence. It is proof of the powerful appeal you carry. One of the most magnetic traits in an older man isn't about his looks at all. It's about his presence. This is our fifth sign. You move through life with a quiet, relaxed confidence. Unlike younger men who are still figuring themselves out, an older man who is comfortable in his own skin exudes a confidence that cannot be faked. It's not about being the loudest person in the room. It's about carrying yourself with a sense of ease because you know who you are, what you stand for, and you have absolutely nothing to prove. In a world filled with anxiety and insecurity, a man who is truly at ease stands out. He doesn't need to fill every silence. He doesn't seek approval. He simply exists in a way that commands quiet respect. Women deeply appreciate this. They are drawn to a man whose posture is strong but not rigid, whose smile is genuine but never forced. If you've wondered why people are drawn to you, or why you don't have to try hard to earn respect, it's because genuine confidence is impossible to ignore, and that, in itself, is one of the most attractive qualities a man can possess. Attractiveness is also about vitality. This brings us to our sixth sign. You receive subtle comments about your energy, your posture, or how fit and strong you look. This isn't about being a bodybuilder. It's about how well you take care of yourself. Staying active, maintaining good posture, and moving with ease. These things stand out. People notice when a man carries himself with strength, even in small ways. The way you stand, walk, or shake someone's hand speaks volumes about your overall vitality. Consider Thomas, 69. He made a habit of taking morning walks and stretching regularly. He didn't think much of it until a woman casually mentioned, "I hope I have that much energy when I reach your age." He started noticing a pattern. People would compliment his strong handshake or his good posture. They weren't just being polite. They were responding to the unspoken signals of good health and self-care. People, and especially women, are drawn to energy and movement. A man who stays active and moves with confidence exudes an appeal that is impossible to ignore. Think about how you carry yourself. When you walk into a room, do you move with purpose? A man who stands tall and moves with agility naturally commands attention. If people say things like, "You seem younger than your age," take it as the sign it is. They are recognizing a vitality in you that goes far beyond surface-level looks. Finally, our seventh sign, and one of the most powerful, humor. If women genuinely laugh at your jokes, even the simple or corny ones, it is a clear sign that they enjoy your presence and find you appealing. Laughter is not just about finding something funny. It's a social bond. When a woman laughs at what you say, it's often less about the joke itself and more about how she feels around you. If she finds you engaging, warm, and comfortable to be with, she is far more likely to respond positively to your humor. Think about the times you've told a classic dad joke. Instead of rolling her eyes, she laughed. Maybe she leaned in a little closer or touched your arm as she chuckled. These small, natural reactions are indicators that she enjoys your company. Humor is attractive because it signals confidence, intelligence, and emotional ease. It tells people you don't take life too seriously and you're comfortable in your own skin. Women appreciate a man who can make them laugh without trying too hard, who can create a light, enjoyable atmosphere. So, the next time you make a joke and hear genuine laughter, don't dismiss it. It might just be the clearest sign, yet, that you are more attractive than you ever imagined. So, there we have it. 7 signs that you are a truly attractive older man. As we conclude, take a moment to reflect. Perhaps you've recognized yourself in some of these signs. The truth is, attractiveness is not the exclusive domain of youth. It evolves. It deepens. It becomes about your presence, your confidence, and the way you make others feel. Many men assume their appeal has faded, when in reality, it has only matured into something more potent. Women notice the way you carry yourself. They see the care you put into your appearance, and they feel the self-assurance that only comes with a life fully lived. If you have ever doubted your appeal, remember this: your attractiveness isn't measured by the lines on your face, but by the respect you command, the conversations you spark, and the comfort people feel in your presence. You possess qualities that younger men simply cannot replicate: wisdom, maturity, and a self-possession that makes you uniquely, powerfully attractive. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these signs stood out to you the most? Is there a story or a moment in your own life that this brought to mind? Sharing our experiences is how we learn and grow together. Please leave a comment below. Your stories and insights are incredibly valuable to this community. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Your support allows us to continue creating content to inform and inspire. Thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.